dear students. As we all know, UGC NET 2022 is just round the corner as the exam is set to be conducted from July 8th, 2022. I'm sure until now most of you have come to the end of your syllabus. Although there are some important points about last minute UGC NET 2022 preparation that you must not ignore. These tips will not only help you revise the concepts thoroughly but will also score extra points in the exam. It's high time you start recalling all your previous knowledge and concepts for the exam. So, here are some of the most effective UGC NET 2022 last minute preparation tips to help you conclude your preparation. Before we move forward, let us know some of the general preparation tips for UGC NET. First, you need to learn the entire syllabus very carefully. You need to understand what are the topics which will be asked in the exam, what are the important topics that you need to prepare, and then prepare your syllabus accordingly. Further, you also should prepare notes and summaries for the concepts which you learn so that at the end, when you have to revise the topic, you don't have to go back to the complete topic but go through the summaries and the notes and you'll understand what you have studied. Also, you need to prepare a schedule for your preparation and stick to it very strictly so that you prepare your exam accordingly. Also, this is very important that you stick to one source for your studies and not go for multiple sources, as this will only confuse you and will only waste your time for the preparation. Now first, let us look at marking scheme of UGC NET, which will help you understand how you need to prepare for respective papers. As we know, there are two papers in the exam, paper 1 and paper 2. Paper 1 will be conducted for 1 hour's duration, paper 2 will be conducted for 2 hours duration, that is overall the exam will be for a 3-hour duration. For paper 1 there will be 50 questions, for paper 2 there will be 100 questions, a total of 150 questions will be there in the exam. Paper 1 will be for a total of 100 marks, that is 50 questions for 100 marks, each question 2 marks. Paper 2 will be for 200 marks, 100 questions for 200 marks, again 2 marks each, and overall for a 150 number of questions, the total marks will be 300. Now let us look at tip 1 for UGC NET last minute preparation. You have to revise all the concepts. For that, you have to go through the notes that you have prepared for the exam and revise the concepts. Do not go to all the new topics. Do not go to the topics entirely from the starting. Just stick to your revision from your prepared notes. You have to revise concepts for both paper 1 and paper 2. All the important concepts you have to revise. You have to also devote a complete day for revising only the important topics and for revising the complete syllabus for UGC NET. Now let us come to tip 2, which is to focus on paper 1. Often we take paper 1 very lightly, but you don't have to do this. You have to take UGC paper 1 also as an important paper, as it requires a constructive approach. Through paper 1 you'll have to focus on teaching or research aptitude, reasoning ability, comprehension, divergent thinking and general awareness. Paper 1 will be carrying 100 marks, which is a lot for the exam. So you have to focus on the comprehension and general awareness and prepare well for paper 1 also. Now let us look at tip 3, which is for paper 2. Paper 2 will be based on subjects, unlike paper 1 which is not based on subjects. So paper 2 is very important. You'll have to focus on paper 2 also because it will decide your rank in the exam. It is for 200 marks, which is again a lot. You'll have to stick to the syllabus and prepare all the topics that has been given in the syllabus. Apart from this, you'll also have to go through some of the most important topics for paper 2 and focus on those topics as well. You'll also have to undermine the probability of expected questions, that what are the other questions apart from syllabus that can be also asked, and go through them very quickly, not wasting much of your time on that. Now let us go to the tip 4, which is to solve sample papers and previous year's questions, which is again a very important aspect. You have to attempt at least one sample paper and one previous year questions every day. After attempting, you'll have to reflect on your mistakes that you have done in the paper. What are your weak spots? You'll have to work on weak spots and revise the topics where you are making mistakes. You'll also have to understand the pattern of the questions through sample papers and previous year questions so that you can adjust your preparation accordingly. Some of the questions from previous year questions might get repeated in this year also, so prepare and attempt the previous year questions very carefully. Now, tip 5 is to avoid any new topic. Do not go to any new topic while preparing for last minute for UGC NET. Stick to the old topics that you have already learned. Going to a new topic in the last minute will not only confuse you but will also make you forget all the concepts that you have learned previously. So avoid any new topic that you haven't learned until now. Now, the last tip, which is tip 6, is to prepare for the exam a day before. This means you have to keep all your documents ready a day before. Keep your admit card, government approved ID card, and all other things that you require or might require in the exam. Also, ensure that you turn off all the technologies, social media, your mobile phones, or any other distraction a day before the exam. Also, try not to study anything on the last day. You just have to make a mind map. In your map, you just have to revise the topics in your map and do not go for studies on the last day. And it is very important that you rest and only rest on your last day so that you can be mentally prepared for your exam. That's all. I hope that this video will help you preparing for UGC NET 2022 in the last minute. If you have any further questions, you can find me at the link that is visible on your screen. All the best for your exam, and I hope that you pass with flying colors. Thank you.
If you like this video, do like, share, comment and subscribe to our YouTube channel.